Hello friends, today I am going to show you how to configure point to site configuration. Okay, before going to that I want to explain about my environment. Here the base machine is Windows 8 and I don't want to do experiment on my base machine. Why? Because if anything happens again I need to do all these rebuilds. Okay, I don't have time for that. So for that I'm doing, I have installed a virtual machine. In that I have installed one Windows 10 machine. Okay, in that let's come to before going to that we need to download and install Windows 10 software development kit. Okay, uh, go to virtual my machine, close this button. Well, this is the web page. Okay, uh, if you have an it will take roughly 45 minutes to get installed. Here you can install the online installer, or you can download as the ISO. For this practical I have already downloaded the ISO. Right click on the ISO, click mount. Now it will show you as like a DVD. Come on, next click on new open. Here select on Windows 10 SDK setup and click on run as administrator. Select yes. Here next, select no, next, accept. By default it will get all selected. Leave it as default. Select install. That's it. Will successfully get completed, and now closing that. And here come down. Now I want to create now I want to create a virtual network with the name Azure. Okay, go to portal. Okay, and now create virtual networks. Click create. Here I am creating a new resource group, test-rg. Okay, name is harsha-vnet. Next, I don't want this default IP address, so for that 10.5.0.0, what is the network address space, 5.0.0.16. Okay, now I want to create a subnet 10.5.1.0/24 slash I want to give from 5. Let's go to subnet 5. 1.0. Okay, this one is the name. Sorry, here I need to mention name, right? Sorry, I forgot it. Subnet. Sorry, subnet 01. What is the name? 10.5.1.0. Okay, 10. This and don't know, I'm not going to select any service endpoint. Click add, review security. Click create. Here go to and go to subnets. Here we have, click on the subnet. In the virtual network, again we have break into the one subnet 10. Here we have 251 IP addresses are there in the internet. If you want to communicate this VNet to the internet, we need to create various subnets are there. Various we have how many number of VNets we can have. N number of VNets can we have in one virtual net, but for all VNets we can have only one gateway subnet. Click on that. Here, what is that? 5. Here I am giving 2. So now I'm selecting all these. None. Okay. Yeah, I have created one more gateway subnet. Okay. Now what we need to do, just go to that. Now we need to create and configure virtual network gateway. Come down. Click, select virtual network gateway. Create. Make sure come to home. Here we deployed all the networks in Australia Central. Okay. Now we also want to deploy same this network in Australia Central only. Name, just select name, VPN gateway. Name can be anything. Okay. Because as Asia Central, leave it as a default VPN route based. Here when it comes to SKU means nothing but what is the speed and what are the number of tunnels. If you select the basic, it means you don't have, it is like just like it is 100 Mbps speed is there, and once the tunnel is down, the Microsoft will take its own time to get the tunnel up. When you select the VPN gateway 5, it is having n number, almost 20 tunnels are there for redundancy purpose. So it is never going to be down this work, but bill also cost upon that. And for this demo I am selecting VPN gateway 1. Okay, leave it as a generation. Select here, whenever you select the same central, it will give the virtual network, what are the virtual networks we have, and in that region select vnet. So automatically the default gateway subnet will be get grayed out. Why? Because this gateway subnet is associated to is already linked to the harsha-vnet. Now here you need to type the public, here I am public IP, any name, or I mean this virtual network gateway is going is having one public IP. For that I am giving one name. Okay, next, leave it as tags. This deployment will take almost 1 hour, and I will back once it completed. The deployment has completed. Now select the virtual network gateway, like that. Once it is get completed, here you don't see any updating or messages here under power resource group. Okay, once it is got completed, and we need, once this once this virtual network gateway deployment got successful, now we need to create a private key and public key. For that we have two commands are there. For that we have to navigate to this path using this makecert command. We have to generate this root certificate and client certificate. Here is the command, okay, for generating root certificate. For that makecert is the command. Dot sky exchange is that like something like default format, like we have something these kind of, for example, uh, I mean to say like qualities of that certificate. Minus r is like, here we can see that minus r is a it is creating a self-signed certificate. Okay, now n is equal to name. Here I am mentioning like that. P is like just write P is means like this we are creating as exportable. We are making this root as to be exportable. Minus a hyphen a sha is like algorithm, means I want to deploy this key into, I want to use this one algorithm. Here we can see that sha1 minus a, here we can see that. Okay, now l is equal to length, yeah, l is length, and ss is like my like name, I think so. This is like for exporting root certificate. For client certificate the same command is minus hyphen m96, means here after 96 months this client certificate is going to expire. Okay, remaining all commands are same as it is to the to the root certificate. Just I simply I'm copying this command, copy. Okay, now we go to this folder, windows kits c 86 program files, windows kits 10 bin 6.0 64. Now we want, here we need to type that here we need to select file, new, here we need to, okay, now just copy and paste here. Why I am getting this error? Okay, no problem. Select command prompt and okay, no problem. Select type cmd here. Select run as administrator. No problem. Here type cd and copy this path and paste it. Okay, now go to the notebook and copy this. Success. Come on down and yeah, success. Both commands got successful. Okay, now open run command. Type set mgr.msc. Okay, here go to personal certificates. Here I am root certificate. Select the root, all task and support. Export. Next, I don't want to export this as a private key. Select base. Type here browse. Select desktop. Type as a root. Type as a root. Click save. Press next button. Finish. Now this one. Select the client certificate. Click export. Next. Now I want to export this as a with password. Next. Select the password. Type that. Next. Finish. Okay. Now I want this one was completed. Now what I'm doing here is why I'm copying this one. Why? Because I need to export this as a creating one folder to be on safe side. I'm pasting here. Right click on that. Open with. Okay. Now select here. Uncheck this world wide web. Now now what we need to do here means we need to bring all this code into one line. Okay, if you miss any letter also all the efforts what we have done is getting will go waste. Okay, for that we need here yeah, right, uh, right click on that O. When I press back button, make sure that B O are in same letter and press up arrow and right arrow. Here we when again press Y button, backspace, and here when I press this Y and this A has to be in same line. Only one back. If you press the backspace 2 times, it will going to miss the letter and total the root certificate will get failed. Okay, a and y are in same path. Like that, we need to bring that. Okay, and now all this in one line here. So here, don't copy from here. Okay, it will create one space also. From 8 onwards, you have to copy like this. Okay, copy and minimize that button. Now go to this here and select on point set configuration. Click on configure. Here select 172 dot for this configuration 17.5.0/24. Select here SSTP. Here type root or anything, paste it. When you click save, it has to be there, it has to be give success. Otherwise, if it is getting any fail message in here, it means something have missed the letters. Okay, yes, got complete this networking whatever I have saved, all the settings got saved. Now select download VPN client, and it got downloaded. Copy this to the local machine. Select 64-bit and click yes. Here we have minute. Once open that, click connect, yes. Yes, we successfully got connected to the our vnet. Okay, now what I am doing here means uh, I don't have SSMS here. I'm going to install that. Okay, now go to that portal, SQL Server, and deploy one SQL Server in that minute. Come down, type name SQL admin, go up, type networking, tag review. Okay, no problem. Once the server got deployed, and we can add this server into to that vnet. Up to then, go to one SQL server, or go to one VM here. Select yes. Go to SQL server, copy this name, server name. In the firewall settings, we didn't add anything, right? Actually, this is my client IP. This is my client IP. This is my public IP address. But I didn't but I didn't add anything, right? Now why? Because I'm already connected to the VPN. Copy this, paste, SQL authentication. When I click connect, it will asking to add my public IP address to the firewall exception, in the firewall exception list, whitelist. Okay, now I don't want add this list. Okay, now what I am doing here, what I want to do here, come uh, and here, come down here. Now I want to add this SQL server to the existing firewall. harsha-vnet subnet one, yes, enable. Yes. We need okay, let me wait for some time. Now click refresh. It got updated. Okay, still, but still we have not seen anything here, right? For that, do refresh. Yeah, now SQL Server also is part of that in VNet. Come to back to the virtual machine and click connect. Uh, okay, when I want to connect here, still it is asking me to add the firewall. Okay, by doing all these experiments, now I'm coming to one conclusion. Up to now, we can connect to that VM. From there, we can connect to the SQL server. But right now, from the local machine, I am not able to connect to the SQL server. Even we have in similar VNet. But what do I need to do? Come, yeah, VM, go to VM. Here we have two public, one private IP, one public IP. Click connect, RDP. here let's observe that the VM and the SQL Server is in both VNet. So by that reason, I didn't add anything to that this public IP to the my server. Okay, my server. Even though it is, I am able to log into the SQL Server uh, because of this same VNet. Then what is the use of this configuring VPN? Point to site configure. Okay, now the use of this, I am able to log in, right? I am closing this button. Right now I don't want to go through this public network. Why? Because I'm already why? Because go to virtual machine, select any virtual machine. Here I don't remember this public IP, and these public IPs keep on changing. Now I want to connect this. This is going to permanent. I can set it to as a permanent also, no problem. I remember all this private IP. Now go to virtual machine. So as of now we already connect to the VPN, right? So for that I am taking the remote session to my uh, VM using private IP. This is the use of point to site configuration. Why? Because I am able to connect to the SQL server which is hosted on Azure using private IP. Okay. Why? Because we have configured VPN. From here I can able to log in this also, no problem. So for example, if you have so many users, you have to configure point to site configure. From that you can take the remote to that VM. From there you can log in to the SQL server. Otherwise you can directly go to that public IP of that VM. From there you can directly connect. Okay, if you want to connect to the using private, if you want to connect to the VM using private IP, then only you can go for point site configuration. Okay, this is all my findings okay, after this practical. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.